Joe's military group. Wow, that's bright. Hold on. Ah, damn, I hate being drunk. It's okay. Cops can use this in court. Like I said, Joe's military group. Look it up. So Joe was a very bad piece of work. He raped, he killed, he did a lot of things. I'm not exactly sure. Talked to the Middle East or some country. He did a lot of things. They stole a lot of money, and he squirreled away. And then he was going to get put on war crimes. But then, like I said, I took a bunch of war crimes for myself. World War One. I know, I'm crazy. Blah, blah. So anyway, Joe's witnesses, it was a military group. They did a bunch of shit. Held a lot of people hostage. Threatened a lot of people. Attacked China or Germany or some country. Anyway. Anyway, though, so they stole a bunch of money. They ran back to the States and basically said, you can't touch me, we're in America, blah, blah, blah. We're American citizens, or some shit like that. Went to court eventually on war crimes, and they're acquitted. Well, I was being sentenced for jail or something like that. So basically, they run off. They create a trust account, and then they basically try and do taxes and status and become Jehovah's Witnesses. So, and then they try and say that a lot of the properties that I own are theirs, or at least they're going to be caretakers of the house. And then I guess maybe they try and do the whole, they've been living there 5 years or 7 years, and therefore they own the house. I'm not exactly sure. It's all bullshit. It's all lies. Like I said, Rick Bush and Rodney Briley, if you actually look at their real record, they were dishonorably discharged for conduct unbecoming officers. So, anyway, they did a bunch of shit. Everyone in Vietnam did cocaine and drugs and all kinds of crap. There's not one real, actually clean record among them. Between rape, killing, and sex and drugs charges, there are very few officers that actually did their job. Maybe the Pawn Stars guy. Like, he seems like he might have actually done something. Like, he seems like a straight-up guy. There were officers that were trying to say, no, we shouldn't do this. And, you know, they were given the option of dying by their own people or basically walking away or just letting it happen. And like I said, there were good men that didn't agree with what was happening. So anyway, like I say, the Pawn Star guy, he seems like a good guy. Like their sons actually love him, and he looks like a stand-up guy. You know, like I say, there were good people occasionally, and I know how they said, no, we shouldn't do this, it's a bad idea. And I know what situation they were in, and I know how, you know, they didn't have any choice. It was either they were going to get shot or whatever, blah, blah, you know, and they chose, you know, I agreed with them. You know, I mean, go home, you know, and just, you know, it's not your fault. You know, that kind of thing. So anyway, like I said, many people didn't understand that I was Lucifer White Star Alliance, the creator. Joe's Witnesses are pieces of fucking shit. So is Rodney. I know about the drug house, the cocaine house that was 3 blocks down from me. I know how Rodney was trying to sleep with my sister. Hell, he in the bathroom, he used to threaten me about how he was going to go into my sister's room and fuck her. So, like I say, they got a lot. They don't have a leg to stand on. I've seen their church. I've seen the hot girls. I know how they probably hook up or get girls. I know how they were doing it back in the old days. Or at least other people were doing it back in the old days. So, I know what happens in the churches. Anyway, I don't really care. You know, like I say, it's hilarious because I'm Lucifer White Star Alliance. I'm the creator. And, you know, Joe isn't even in the record. I have a Bible. I have all this stuff. The only reason why you know Rodney or Rosalie is because I named 4 battleships after him, which the Irish or someone renamed the Nelson because, I guess, you know, Rodney was trying to say he owned them or he controlled them or something like that, and they were like, fuck you, and I agree with them. Fuck Rodney, he's a piece of shit. You know, I would always back my Irish over Rodney. Like, they built the ships, they worked hard for the ships. You know, I knew my Irish were the real people. They wouldn't want to do this to me. They were fucked over, so I thought. Like, I've seen how they restored my steam engines and everything. I've seen how the Japanese said, what about Brian? And it's like, I understand. I know. There's a lot of fucking idiots in the world. It doesn't matter. Rodney was trying to say he was a real Lucifer, or I possessed him or something like that. He could do whatever he wanted or some shit. Like I say, I'm sure that all the people around me are fucked. I know they're fucked. Nixon's dead. Everyone's dead. I invented, like, mini golf or some shit like that. And I actually had, like, the first bowling alleys and stuff like that for children. And even the revamping of Vegas. I wanted to make it more a family thing. And, like, they cover it up and lie and pull this bullshit. Many times I went against the council, and I was right. It's like, well, the guy and the girl might sneak off with the children in the hotel room, I mean, just because it looks like it's a family event doesn't mean you can't, like, still go out and mess around and stuff like that. Like, you swear. But I wanted more of a family atmosphere on the total. I didn't want, like, girls, like, sitting on the street corner. Besides, like I say, you're my greatest achievement. If you sell your body for $5 or $2 or even $20, like, really? You're worth more than that. Like, I've put, like, you don't understand, the exoskeletons, and I designed your reproductive system, I spent, and I even redesigned the human body type at one point. I know you'll think I'm crazy, blah, blah, yes, blah, blah, blah. It's another part of the Republicans and Democrats, because I was going to say all this shit. They had all kinds of people saying all kinds of bullshit. It's like, whatever. All I really got to say is Loose Roy Starlights. Look it up. Ask Karen Marie Loken about my reputation. Do I ever lie? No. Do I ever bluff? No. Neither one of my identities ever fucked around. You can even contact other planets. Ask. I don't really care. It's bullshit. It's funny. Considering I argued and the blast-proof fire, whatever, on the tanks, the bulletproof vest. It's funny. It's so ridiculously crazy and so fucked up that, I just say, fuck them. Out of anyone, I'm the one person that can say, fuck you, bring it on. If they want to go toe-to-toe with me, then fine. Like I used to tell my girlfriend, rip my flesh from my bones, and I still won't move. I don't care anymore. I never cared. Rick Bush or someone used to call me the suicidal computer. Like I said, I really did aim my shit towards the plant service and kill 5 people or something like that. It's 5 almost nearly immortal people. That's why they didn't want me leaving a spaceship, because they knew I would find someone worth killing, and I'd go for it. Like, I'm a hero. I'm a martyr. Always happened. So, anyway, you could ask, inventor of triple expansion steam, everything. Looser Starlight. The most epic, most great person or life form in existence. And I'm surrounded by shit. They've always been shit, hoping that I would die or I wouldn't remember. Like I said, there's a huge amount of money put inside the account for my entertainment. And I was supposed to pay for ticket costs and me traveling the world, not to mention all the houses I owned. So Rick Bush or Rodney Briley basically have been using them as bribes or spending my expense account, thinking that, whatever. Anyway, so basically, So this, I don't know, I don't give a fuck. I said, 90 trillion years, what do I care? Doesn't matter. They're fucked. Trying to pretend like I'm just some bitch. Or some person. You know, they've been fucking with me my entire life. I'm the inventor of the Star 71, Blackbird. They don't want to fuck with me. I say, let's go. Shoot me in the head. Let's see who is remembered longer. Let's see who comes back. I think Rodney was was 5 or 6 houses down from me, snorting coke, trying to climb on Rosella. Selling Rosella's pussy for basically whatever, doing coke lines. 4 blocks away from my house, and I was told. She didn't skip school to be there. Or some shit, I don't know. She was my secretary, and I loved her. Still love her. I wanted her to have 2 beautiful daughters, which she has. And Mike and his shit brother basically laugh at me and say, ha ha, we had them. Anyway, like I say, doesn't matter. Taryn, the girl, my sister's daughter, was actually named after the planet. Germany controlled it. Germany took it over. There's a war, a massive war. No one knows this shit about him. Oh, he's just a crazy, he's just lying. It's just the ultrasonic things. And I said, that's why they've been playing ultrasonic to me. And shit like that from my neighbors, for which he got them from one of my shops. Which is why I'm like, what the fuck? Those are my ultrasonics. I invented them. I scientists invented them. What the fuck are you doing with them? Shut them off or take them back. You piece of shit. They're pieces of shit. They've been pieces of shit since my whole life. Rodney fucking 16-year-old girls or saying how a 16-year-old always came on him. Why? Because people thought he was a superstar blind. Just like JFK used to kiss babies and be like, I don't know why everyone's always giving me their babies. Like, because they think you're the creator, you idiot. Everyone knew that the creator was here. The creator was going to be here. It's in the Bible. You had to be fucking stupid and not know that the creator is here. The Vatican said, JFK is the creator, blah, blah, blah. He's immortal, blah, blah. 15 years later. And they even tried to do this whole, like, we're immortal too thing. And, JFK they just used clones. And then it came out and eventually started aging because I shut down the clone project. I cut their funding. I said, all right, that's it, no more. I only cloned it for a little while and had the equipment for a while, and I said, all right, that's it. One for 1 year or something like that, or a couple of years. And I think they kidnapped the guy or something, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, And there's Joe's witnesses and everything they did. Like I said, Joe's witnesses were just trying to use my house as trying to say that they're caretakers. And probably saying that they own the place because they lived there as caretakers for X amount of years, or trying to say that I was dead or something. Trying to say I was just Brian, not Lucifer Starline. Like I said, there is no name for God. Everyone says Jehovah. You mean the Christ cup? There is no Jehovah. Everyone says there was no Jehovah. Just like there was no Arthur. The sword, I can tell you, and the gypsies know about the sword. I put a sword in some fake rock, and everyone's supposed to pull it out. And supposedly, JFK pulled the sword out, but they used a jackhammer, which I gave them permission for. They were like, can we use a jackhammer? I said, yes. It's fine. It's a titanium sword, some sword, and they pulled it, and they jackhammered the rock and pulled the sword out. And Nixon and JFK was trying to say, I am the king! Like 1950, 1960 or some year. And they tried to take over Cuba, or Colombia. And you had the round table in Colombia or some shit. He was trying to be Arthur. Arthur never existed. It was Roosevelt back then, too. It wasn't even JFK. So, everything's a fucking lie. Like I say, you go back. Jimmy Carter wasn't president. JFK wasn't president. Show me a picture of... They don't have any pictures of Jimmy Carter in the White House, practically, except for like 1 or 2 visits. Like I said, I told him that he couldn't sit behind my desk, and they couldn't even be in my office. So they would. Ronald Reagan was the first guy that I said could be my spokesman. If you look back, JFK never won the election. The German guy always won. No one wanted JFK. He was psychotic. Everyone knew about him. It was a lie. So, anyway, like I say, it's all fucked up. A friend of mine in school who gave a watch to or something like that said it's FUBAR. He was probably right. Probably telling me the truth. A lot of people are trying to tell me the truth. It's like, I didn't know you guys were that pathetic. I'm sorry, I thought you guys actually mattered. T-Bone said you wouldn't like it in America. You won't like it. Still, they're outside going, blah, 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 blah. Like, why don't you go suck somewhere 16-year-old pussy, dude? Try and tell them how great and important you are. No one here is great and important. They've all lied. Like, if you want to name the greats, it would be Putin, the guy in Israel, let's see, maybe the president of Mexico, I don't know, a few people in Canada, and I don't know, I'm sure I'm missing someone, but not in America. Maybe, I don't know, thinking of someone great. No, can't think of anyone. As far as epic greats, there's much. I'm sure there's some person, some hacker out there that I don't know that maybe might be watching the videos and paying attention to me. Maybe he's great. Maybe he can actually be like the real great. I don't know. There's so many. Like, I feel like I'm in a sea of patheticness. It's been so fucking pathetic. I mean, I'm Lucifer Starlight. They changed my name. They wanted me to Brian. They hoped that I would die as Brian. They could, like I said, when my mom didn't pick me up from school, like later on I found out that they were hoping that a car would drive by and shoot me. And G13 or some gang in Galita was supposed to be blamed. And they would go to jail for the rest of their lives. Or I'd be executed. Like, how nice. You're going to pay someone, expect someone to show up to kill you, and then sentence them to death. It's like, because they don't know who you are. They don't know you're the creator. Anyway, and they actually said, no, we're not going to kill a kid. Like I said, the gang members actually said, no, we don't kill kids. Like I said, it was one of my rules. We don't shoot kids. We never kill the kids. We don't shoot families. Like I said, when they bombed someone and they killed the family, I was like, what the fuck? They were like, he wasn't there, but we killed the family. It's like, what the fuck? You mean my America just killed the wife and daughter and son of him? But we didn't get him. Oh yeah. One nation under God. Indivisible from the rest, except acting like shit. Oh yeah. Like I say, if you look at the records, George W. Bush for Washington, I don't know what his middle name is. Fuck it. His brother was, like I said, if you check on his brother was actually caught trying to drive over. Like, he got into DUI, and I asked, and he was like, oh, he was aiming for people. That's why he actually was charged for DUI. He would have been left off, but he ran over like 3 people or some shit. Or something like that. And the witnesses said he was aiming for them. he missed or something, or almost missed or something like that. I don't know. He was trying to kill them, and that's why he couldn't be president, even though he wanted to be president. Or some shit. I don't know. Like I said, I could be wrong, but I heard the story. I remember a conversation where like, well, we'll give back the money, but we can't give back some shit. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. It's so bad. It's so horrible. It doesn't even matter. I mean, 3 Kennedys, KKK, used to control the White House. They've controlled it since 1917. Hey, people are so fucked up, and it's so fucked up. Like they say, food bar. That's my word for it. Federales trying to take over Mexico. Nixon controlling the drug trade for I don't know how long in Mexico. Like, I have pretty good... I have a feeling that says Nixon actually controlled the drug trade in Mexico. I don't know if it's true. I hope not. But then again, Nixon was chopping off arms. And like I said, I threatened Nixon with torture. I showed him. I told him. Like, all I gotta say is Lucifer Starlight, the creator. And I gave him a deal. I said, look, you're gonna go out there. You're gonna tell the public. And I might not torture you. I said I might not. I didn't say I wouldn't. And that's why on live TV he said I chopped off the left arm and I chopped off his right arm, or some shit like that. Nixon just explained it because, like, look, 39 years of intense torture versus telling the truth. And technically, Nixon, or whatever it was, I don't know, bagman for someone else, I don't know. But apparently he told the truth on live TV. But they cut the feet. And that's why he was saying, I chopped off the left arm or whatever, and they were like, the couch. Or some shit like that, you know. I gave him a deal. I was like, look here, I tell everyone everything, and I won't hurt you. Just a minute. That was between the creator and him. Like I said, he tried to tell me the truth about everything. And I was like, look, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know. Jimmy Carter was trying to say how once he had me inside the room, that he could do whatever he wanted to me. And that when he sat behind my chair, like, he was me. Like, I was in the White House with him. Like, people are fucking stupid. You know, there's galaxies going to be here in 680 trillion years. You know, you all know about Lucifer star lines. You know, I mean, Rick Bush and Rodney Bradley have been spending my travel expense account to basically torture me and fuck with me and try and kill me this entire time. And they've been spending on whores and hookups, and like Rick Bush said one time, I can't pay back that much money. Do you know how much I gave that girl last night? I don't know, how much did you give that girl, Rick Bush? Like, they've been using my expense account for my vacation. And like I say, it's much my vacation. In 99 trillion years, or some odd long time, I had never been a life form or taken a vacation. This is my one vacation. So Rodney and Rick Bush decided to spend my vacation money on their bitches and getting hooked up and then whatever. Like I said, they're fucked. The police are fucked. They've already taken me to court, charged me for whatever. And like I say, I'm the creator. I'm the one who actually edited your Constitution. I did prohibition and everything else like that. Like I said, the only reason why Rodney had any importance or anything was because I named 3 ships after him mistakenly, which the Irish or someone renamed the Nelson class because he was trying to control them. And I was like, he can't control them. Like, they have crews, they have captains, we have a system. Just because I name a ship after you doesn't mean that's just being nice. Doesn't mean you own them. Like, get the fuck back, you piece of shit. You should just be happy with the fact that I named something after you. That was epic. Like when I was going through time and space, I was like, oh, I'm building a ship. Oh yeah, I should name it. Who should I name it after? Oh yeah, my dad or something like that. So I named it Rodney. My mistake for actually doing something nice to someone that I knew. I'm sorry. I should have named it the Karen. She actually gave a fuck about me. She actually loved me. And made love to me like she was the hottest 20-year-old I have ever been with. Like I was surprised. But I mean, maybe she finally realized I was great. I don't know. Of course, then she broke my heart when she said, oh, I went to whatever and I had sex with a black guy and on drugs or whatever, and I had the best sex of my life. It's like, really? Thanks. Whatever. Like, you actually have sex with the real honest to God creator. You actually suck my, and I'm the one who actually did all this. The whole universe, the world around you. Like, I'm the one that's not lying. The Republicans and the Democrats were actually having people say all kinds of crazy things just to, like, delude my craziness. Or sorry with that. I don't give a fuck. Like I said, I don't care. Just like the Irish or a lot of people would say, in time, just like the Germans would say, we will be shown, we will be true. Like I said, I had this whole German, Ireland, China thing going. And Mexico. The Yankee Confederacy or whatever the fuck you call it wasn't part of it. Like I say, Vina, whatever, the leader of Mexico, yelled at me and said that I, blah, 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 I killed her boyfriend or something. I was like, no, it wasn't me. And it wasn't. It was JFK or Nixon or someone. They were trying to go after her or try to take over Mexico, and they thought she was a guy. They didn't realize that a girl could run a country. Ooh. Like, I only use women. Like, women can talk to men, and run, Women were the first race. Dumb shit. I don't care. Like, can I die now? Seriously? Could a woman just do me a solid and shoot me in the fucking head? These pussies around me can't seem to do it. I don't care.